Hello and welcome everybody to race 8 of the Creed Cup season here at Iowa Speedway. This is the Chase Elliott TV 450 here at the Iowa Speedway. This ought to be an interesting one tonight. The points battle is getting really close, so this ought to be an interesting one. Let's go ahead and get into pre-race interviews. And right off the bat, okay, hello Trim. Right off the bat, we got our first guy in here for interviews. Alrighty. Here I'm joined by the number 90 driver of the number 98 champion Ford F-150, Joshua Burkhardt, aka Rowdy Smoke 14. Rowdy, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so you are currently tied with Racing Fan for second in points, both of you being 2 points behind Hobos. Basically, all you need to do tonight is win, and you will for sure be ahead of Hobos in the points. So do you think you can get that done tonight?
I think we can. I think we're going to need, I guess I should say cautions or lack thereof to fall in our place. I think definitely our best shot to win tonight is for the whole race to go green, which I think there is a good chance of that because it's been like a lot of clean all green races this season. But just looking to have like a top two or top three, if nothing else, because last week was tough. Like we were running up front, probably going to finish like second or third, maybe even win the race last weekend. Then we had that problem where we got on pit road, didn't speed, but then it had that weird glitch that holds you in the pit lane for like an extra 10 seconds or whatever. First time that happened to me, and then I lagged out towards the end of the race. So yeah, last week was tough, especially after the high of winning at Gateway. But hopefully we can shift the momentum back in the right direction this week. I've done a little bit of practice, and truck feels pretty good. It's a little tight, but I think that'll come in handy on the long run. And I'm excited about our chances tonight. Iowa's such a fun track. I love racing here. I think everyone's in for a good show, and it's gonna be a fun one tonight, especially with the points battle. Keeping that in mind, that should be a fun race to follow and watch. I'm excited.
Alrighty, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, man, and good luck in the race tonight.
Thank you.
Alright, let me remind you guys of the points gap heading into tonight. Let me get this pulled up here. And then we will get into some more interviews as well. So right now, the top three in points as they run. Hobos maintains the points lead, but only by 2 points over Rowdy and Racing Fan, who are tied for second. So who are tied for second, but they're both only 2 points behind Hobos. So no matter what, if Racing Fan or Rowdy wins tonight, then Hobos will lose the points lead, because the gap between first and second in finishing order is 3 points. So say Rowdy wins the race and Hobos gets second, then Rowdy will then be 1 point ahead of Hobos. So, and then Jake M is in fourth, 18 points back. If he continues to have fast runs, he could maybe catch up before the season is over, but we'll have to see. He's closing in a little bit on them in points. But yeah, let's go ahead and get another driver in here. We only have about 10 minutes until qualifying starts. Alright, Brennan's online. Let's get him in here. Alright, let's see. Don't know if Jake M is on. Let's try inviting him. I believe Racing Fan is racing, but I'm not sure. Let's invite let's invite Hobos. Alright, here he is. Alrighty, now let's get to the next one here. Now I am down here with the driver of the number 88 Menards Ford F-150, Jake M706. Jake, you got me?
Yep.
Alright, so you're currently sitting fourth in points, 18 points back of the leader. You're slowly closing in on them. Do you think you can have a shot at the title once we get later into the season?
Probably not. Across the entire 3 series in this game, the trucks. Well, it's really the dirt that's my weakness, but the trucks. Well, no, Xfinity is my least favorite. But trucks are just not my thing, for me at least. But I somehow keep on getting top 5 after top 5. So hopefully we can win a race before the season ends. Because because I'd like to at least win once, maybe even twice, maybe even 3 times. But going to be interesting coming into these last races. My teammate, Racing Fans, closing in on Hobos, but that's going to be debated if Hobos races or Racing Fan races. Jimmy, I don't know where he is in the standings, probably like 8th or ninth. Oh, since Bob left, he's going to finish at the top 9 or somewhere. I don't know. He's going to finish ahead of Joey. That's good.
He's in 10th in points.
Where's Joey?
Joey is 12th.
At least he's ahead of Joey.
Alright, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, man, and good luck tonight.
Alright, hold on. Alright, see ya.
Alright.
Okay, if you can tell Racing Fan that he's retarded and fat. Well, not retarded. Just say that he's fat and I already murdered his murder.
I will be sure to do that. And Brennan just joined. What's up, Brennan? Yes. Let's see, not really much. We've only done one interview besides JCM. Alright, Racing Fan's online now. Let's invite him. He's another guy that's a big part of the points battle. So it appears that we should have maybe 6 drivers racing tonight, which is disappointing, but we had about that many drivers last week at Chicago, and we still had a good race, so we'll see how this goes. I'm waiting on Racing Fan to join. Here he is. The other guy, part of the big 3 here. Now I am here with the driver of the number 99 Carolina Nut Ford F-150, Racing Fan 24842. Racing Fan, you got me?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're currently tied for second in points with Rowdy, both of you being 2 points back of Hobos. If you win tonight, then you will take the points lead. So how do you feel about your chances heading into this race?
Not really confident heading into this race. Main reason because I haven't done any practice for Iowa, but depending on how big the field is for today's race, I'm just hoping for a decent race and just get another top 5. And if I don't have a good enough race, and I'm just hoping to not fall back in points too much to Rowdy and Hobos.
Racing Fan, tonight we're heading to a short track. Well, kind of a short track in Iowa. What do you think is going to be the key for winning here tonight?
Definitely the high side. When I drive around this track, I sort of make it act like if it's Darlington in a way, and I use the high side more, because of that little like glitch and in the middle of the corner, like the banking and stuff in the middle of the corner. How sometimes you spin out. I prefer to just use the high side as my advantage and get the runs off the corners. But the low side is pretty good as well. So I don't know. I just, in my opinion, I just use the high side more.
Alrighty, thanks for taking the time for an interview, man, and good luck in the race tonight.
Alright, thanks.
Yep. Alrighty, let's see, who else? Probably have time for maybe one more interview before we get qualifying started, so let's see if there's anybody else that we can interview. Let's see. Don't know if there's anybody else. How about Joey? We gotta interview the most popular driver. Let's see if Joey can get in here. Maybe not. I don't know where Joey is. What? Ah, here's Joey. Here he is.
What's up, guys?
Now I'm here with the driver of the number 68 Rackley Roofing Toyota Tundra. most popular driver in the series, Joey Hughes. Joey, you got me?
Got a copy.
Alrighty, so, um, you're currently sitting 12th in points. Trying to see if you can get maybe a top 10 in points. Do you think you can improve that spot tonight?
You know, if I read the right line tonight, I think I could. I was running a little bit of Iowa. I was running some 20 or early 25s, late 24. So I think I found a setup that works for me. Hopefully, I am gonna take a couple gambles tonight if we get a late caution. Might take a couple gambles, but I'll just have to wait and see.
What do you think is going to be the key here tonight? I asked Racing Fan that, and he said the high side. Do you think that's going to come into factor?
Yeah, definitely. I was running the high side earlier, and so I was a lot faster than it was on the low side. The problem with me, and it's not just Iowa, it's a lot of places, is I'll get just a little bit loose off the high side, and most of the time I get under the wall, so I need to be a lot better about that. But I'll just have to wait and see how things go.
Alrighty, thanks for talking to us, man. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Alright, I think that's gonna be it. Let's go ahead and get the lobby ready for qualifying. And then let me see if anybody's streaming.
Racing Fan, probably.
Yeah, let me ask him. Alright, those of you in the chat, you guys excited? Yes, Nate. Alright, here we go. May I just acknowledge that Sheldon Creed got a top 5 last night in the truck race?
That truck race was something. That's all I'm going to say.
It was. It was, in fact, something.
Even the Coke 600 was something.
Yeah.
Even though I'm going to be honest, even though your favorite driver won, that was still kind of, you know.
Yeah, I'll admit it wasn't a great race, but...
With me being a Chase fan...
Keselowski winning still made me happy.
And then just the kick in the gut with Johnson being disqualified. That was just the kick in the gut.
Alright, let's get invites sent here. Let me see, is Jake24 racing? I'm not sure. He hasn't messaged me back. Alright, so I'll go ahead and invite you, but don't accept it right away. Let's invite Jimmy, Hobos, Joey, Racing Fan, no, Racing Fan, Rowdy, and then, I'll invite Jake24 just in case. Then Jake M, I think that's it.
Alright.
Alrighty, so we'll wait on these guys to join, and then we'll get everything started.
So, if my math is correct, I'll give you a little race analysis. It's Iowa today, the Corn State. It's like a short track. We might see some beating and banging here and there, but it's a very fast short track. Probably the second fastest next to Bristol. You're going to have about 64 laps of fuel, 100 laps in the race. So you will have to make a pit stop if we were to stay caution free. Now, will these drivers risk a two-tire stop with with how Iowa is and how old it is? I would not risk it, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone like Joey would take a risk on that. But it should be fun. Outside lane should be fun to watch. Racing Fan and Joey did talk about that. The inside is pretty... Not sure anyone can pass on the low side.
Oh, I forgot about Racing Nate. He's saying he never got an invite. I never saw him, actually. Is he appearing offline? Okay, there we go. If he could comment Bo McReynolds in here. Why not? We should have about 6 drivers, Orca. Let me invite Lambo. Oh, what? Okay, Hobos is in the wrong car. Ah, there we go, switching. So we might have 7 drivers, actually. So, Jake24, I don't think is racing. And yes, we got Lambo McReynolds in here. Alright, so here's the thing, everybody. Like we said earlier, if Rowdy or Racing Fan, no matter where Hobos finishes, if Rowdy or Racing Fan wins this race, then Hobos will lose the points lead. I'm sure they were hoping that Hobos wouldn't race, but he is. So that's going to put some added pressure on them. So we'll see how this goes. We'll go ahead and start qualifying now.
Wait, can I join the qualifying thing now?
I'll tell you when you can accept the invite. Or well, no,
Alright.
actually, I didn't. I don't think I invited you to qualifying. My bad.
No, I got an invite from Jake.
Just tell us when to join.
Yeah, you can go ahead and join.
Alright.
Watch the chat. Craig Cop. And remember, for those of you that don't know, I will remind you again, the champion will hopefully, if I can get one, get a $10 to $15 PSN gift card, as well as they will be able to drive as Sheldon Creed for next season. That seems like a great reward, if you ask me.
And they do call it the Creed Cup.
Exactly.
If he wasn't in the game.
We gotta have that as a reward for next season, driving as Creed.
The almighty Creed.
Yes. Who has speed.
Alright,
You will be
here we
guaranteed.
go.
You will be guaranteed to
Thanks, like,
win
for
every
qualifying.
race if you drive as Creed.
Oh, and the 2 cars in the grass.
Whoa, so is Hobos. Whoa, what in the...
Who was
Right
oh,
there.
Hobos.
Maybe lagging
Hobos.
bit.
Stand Oscar figure. It looks like Jake and
I think one
lead.
thing, we had about I think it was a 7 or 8 driver field at Chicago, and we were still able to have an entertaining race, so I don't really have a
Nice to
problem with us
see.
having this.
Literally everyone but Racing Fan is pitting.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Joey.
right.
I just got into Joey.
Let's go along on board with.
Hobos is
Uh,
staying out.
Let's go on board with Jake for pit stops. And looks
Oh,
like
we
he
got
overshot his pit
wrecks on
stall
Plate
just a
Road.
bit. Amazing how the pit crew is still able to work on the truck even though it's going slightly back and forward in the pit stall.
That is amazing. You darn right, Mike. That is amazing.
That's awesome.
So, my record lap here is a 24.0.
That's good.
We'll see what
How
these
very epic.
these drivers can run. And remember, guys, for those of you that don't like small fields, don't worry because we will be adding 5 more spots to the roster for next season. So we'll hopefully have bigger fields in the races. So yeah.
Racing Fan on pit road. I want to take this time to look at this idiot in the 2 car.
Yeah.
Who's in the lead? Is it Hobos or Rowdy?
That is a good question.
I don't know.
And
Well,
also another thing I want to mention: stay tuned for the NASCAR
Almost.
Cup Series at Charlotte at 8 o'clock Eastern Time.
Isn't that gonna get rained out?
Probably. It's actually here in about it's supposed to be here in about an hour and 15 minutes. So this will be interesting. If it does get rained out, then that would be disappointing. Just like the
One of
space.
these Creed Cup races get rained out.
Let's have a Creed Cup All-Star race if Charlotte gets.
We've
rained out.
actually been considering that. We've been considering having a Creed Cup All-Star race.
How about we just go to Watkins Glen and we have a good time?
Yes. Hey, what's up, Cole Custer, Noah Gregson fan?
Or let's go to Eldora and have half of us go backwards, half of us go forwards.
There you go. No, you know what? Here's the idea we've been having, right? We'll have an all-star race during the off-season. It will be 100% race at Talladega. But wait, it gets better. It gets even better. 4 times wear, stages, strict cautions, and we will be driving on the apron going backwards.
Uppers.
Sign me up.
And here's the thing. Here's the kicker. On the last lap, everybody has to wreck themselves to see who would get out of the wreck quickest.
No, it's got to be a public lobby.
Yeah, there you go. And everybody has to drive as Creed.
Okay. And it looks like the two is battling.
And then those of you that know this joke, you'll obviously get it. Only the admins of this league would. But one person has to drive as Christian Eckes.
Ha.
A lot of people wouldn't get that joke.
Oh, Joey's around. Nice
Poor
job.
Joey. Always in front of JKM. So here's the question. We haven't had a race without cautions. Actually, no, we haven't had a race with cautions since, I believe, Homestead, which was race 4. Race 5 was at Michigan, that went caution free. Race 6 was at Gateway. Actually, no, that was, I believe Gateway had 1 caution. Then Chicago went caution free. So do y'all think this race will go caution free?
I mean,
Kind of
it is a short
50-50,
track.
you know, maybe
Yeah.
cautions, maybe not, but at the end of the day, it's short track racing.
yeah, it's just short track
Yeah.
racing. We'll see some bumps.
Mhm.
We'll see tempers at some point. But it should be fun.
Yeah, if y'all hear something in the background, I'm watching some NR 2003.
Okay, so Mutter is apparently racing. I thought he left the league. Cause I thought I saw he left the chat, but no, he's apparently racing. I don't know if Jake 24 is gonna have to miss qualifying or not. Oh, hang on. Alrighty, the qualifying should be over right about now. Actually, I think this is the last lap. So Racing Fan will win the qualifying race.
But who gets the pole?
And that is the question. Who will get the pole?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Rowdy.
I think it's gonna be Hobos.
Oh, good job.
Oh,
You're upside down.
I just see HS go upside down. Not even kidding.
Good goobly goo.
Googly googly.
So we may have
Man,
9
this NR
drivers.
2003 race is so entertaining.
What cars, what track?
2020 Daytona.
Oh boy.
Those are the cars.
I love NR 2003.
It's, and I'm not even racing. I'm just spectating.
I know, it's so fun.
I always like watching the big wrecks here.
Yeah. So we're about to find out who got the pole prediction. I say Hobos, but we will see.
I'd say Rowdy.
Let's check Racing Fan TV stream.
Alright, let's see here.
Streaming.
Who will get the pole?
Mr.
Hobos, we predicted it correctly.
23-second lap time. Or
Wow.
23.9.
That's
Rowdy after that with a 24th
alright, Brennan,
lap.
can you back out of the lobby, please?
Yeah.
It'd be
Thank
funny
you.
if they would have tied. So it would have had Hobos and like another guy just tied for first. So then they just start 3 wide.
Alright,
great.
there we go. So this will be 100 laps tonight. Let me pause the lobby here so we can invite Mutter. Yes. So the last thing that these guys need is Hobos winning. If Hobos doesn't win and Rowdy or Racing Fan wins, then Hobos is done. Or he'll
So
lose the lead. So
what race is this? Is this race 9
this
out
is
of 12?
race 8 out of 12.
8 out of 12.
So there are only 4 races left in the season after this.
What's next? I know the last 3 are Dega, Bristol.
Next is Kansas and then Talladega.
Okay.
Talladega, you say?
I love me some Talladega.
I might just sneak my way in driving for egg. I mean, what?
Alright, so I believe that's everybody. We got invites. I'll send you guys some extra invites just in case. Don't accept them yet, though. Yeah, alright, so Racing Fan and Rowdy will be on the front row. Everything seems to be good. Alrighty, so let me get Racing Fan's stream pulled up. Alright, I believe it's good. Y'all can accept y'all's invites. So we have 8 drivers racing tonight. This ought to be a fun one here at the Iowa Speedway. Here we go.
Iowa Speedway, we
Ready
love our Speedway,
for the
we love
famous
our
words?
country.
Yes,
Truly
sir.
honor.
You're at Iowa Speedway.
Yes.
50%, 1 times wear. Yeah, 1 times wear.
Yep.
No stages, cautions on. Could see some short track racing. We could see some bump and runs. Who knows? 8 drivers at Iowa Speedway, daytime. Hobos on the pole with Rowdy to his outside. Giggity, giggity, giggity! Let's go racing at Iowa, boys!
Perfect. Looks like Hobos has a lead going into turn 1, as Rowdy is on the outside, but it does not look like he is going to pass him.
They make their way down the back straightaway. Jake M to the inside of Rowdy for that second position. Now he's going to try and make a move to the inside of Hobos for the lead. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get him. Hobos will lead lap 1.
Look at him making that outside lane work. Just not even touching the wall. He's making it look smooth as possible. 88 falling right behind him.
Going into turn 3 and 4, it looks like Hobos still has a lead as they're starting to get a little more spread out now.
Jake M trying to see if he can close that gap with Hobos as we begin lap 3. Racing Fans running right behind him in third. Hobos sliding up, hitting the wall a little bit. But Jake M is going to get right to that back bumper. We'll see what he can do.
It's going to be interesting to see what kind of move he can make.
He comes to
no
the
one really
inside.
tried the bottom as there's some contact in the background. I think that was a 68.
See, I think Jake M barely led that lap.
Barely led that one. They're side by side for the lead. Hobo's going to get a good run off the corner. Jake on the bottom.
Jake M's trying to make the outside lane, or the inside lane, I'm sorry, work. He's not quite able to do it yet. Is he going to clear him off the corner? Oh, Hobos hits the wall, so yes he will. Jake M to the lead as we begin lap 5. Racing Fan will take that second spot. Hobos trying to fight back. Now we'll see what Rowdy can do here. See if he can take that third spot from Hobos. This is a long race. Like Brennan said, if we go green all the way, they will have to pit 1 time. Depending on how much tires wear, so... Oh, it's Joey Hughes. Problem with him in the background, looks like he got loose. And he's keeping it straight here.
Look at how Hobo's made that inside lane work on 1 and 2.
Yes. It looks like the 88 is your leader here as we go along the front stretch.
Hobos is hanging on to that second position. Oh, he's gonna throw it into turn one. Wow, really making it work there. But he will lose that ground on exit.
A little
He's
bit
the
of a
only
slide there. Here
driver.
comes the 99 Racing fan.
He's the only driver that I've really seen at least try that bottom lane, let alone make it work.
Ooh, looks like Mutter behind Rowdy there got a little bit loose. And as you say that, Brennan, Jake M tries the bottom lane.
I think the top lane is definitely where you want to be in the short run. Top lane might work better if you're trying to save some tires.
Oh, Joey
that is-
spins out. Joey spun out right ahead of him, but he's gonna get out of the way just in time.
That was a close one.
Looks like he's gonna, oh, and he gets hooked onto pit road. So right along here with Hobos as he tries to catch up to Jake M in that number 88. Right
Yeah,
now the
look at
gap is about 6/10, 5 to 6/10 right now.
Look at them all trying the bottom now.
Now let's look at Rowdy. This, at least in the Smoke Racing League, has been a great track for Rowdy. It's treated him well. He's always loved this track. And he's good with strategy. And this race may or may not come down to strategy. So, who knows? He could pull something out of his sleeve and surprise us.
I think Rowdy might have a little upside if he just keeps doing good, keeps running the right lanes. Might be an upset.
And I remember Justin Oros won last week in a great battle with Jake 24 at Chicago. However, he was not able to make this race tonight due to being over at his grandparents' house. So, see if he can make it next week, though, at Kansas.
They're keeping about the same distance up here for the lead. Hobos is able to hook that bottom line just a little bit better. And I think he is slightly catching as he's right there.
And Jake M has performed well and come close to winning these past few races. He performed really well at Gateway, but was unfortunately not able to get it. And then just last week at Chicago, he had one of the fastest trucks and wasn't quite able to get it either. So, we'll see if he can get redemption here and get that first win. And racing fans looking for it as well. They're looking to get JJR their first win, actually.
See Jake M in the middle lane. Hobos on the bottom.
I'll be back.
Hobos is right there heading into turn 3.
Here he
Goes
comes
to
to
the
the
bottom.
inside.
Trying
See
to
if
take the
Jake
lead
M can
away.
fight back on the outside. They're going to be side by side to the line here. I think Hobos led that lap.
Hobos led that one side by side into one.
Jake M trying the high
54.
side now, trying to see if he can get that run off the corner. He got it.
He got a
big
good run
run,
off
actually.
the corner.
Trying to see if he can
54.
do that again.
Gonna dive it in the corner. Holding out. Jake is making the outside lane work good. Now he goes back to the bottom.
So we begin, I believe we're 15 laps into this. We're on lap 16 right now. Oh, Hobos tried making a move there, but Jake shuts the door. Jake's doing a good job holding him off right now. Oh,
To the
but he gave up
outside.
that outside. That's not going to be good for him. That outside lane is really good here. We'll see if Jake M can clear Hobos. Yeah, he's actually able to.
He's gonna get a good run off the corner. He'll dive it down to the bottom here into 3. To the inside, the 88. Maybe making a bit of contact there. They keep it clean for now. 88 will clear him.
Right now, they seem to be the two fastest ones on the track. But with them
To the
battling this may allow Racing Fan to catch up. Ooh, I don't know if Jake cut off Hobos or what, but Hobos kind of clipped the apron.
54 at the apron. He'll lose a little bit of ground to that 88. But he's still there, diving it down to the inside.
He's not going to be able to make it work. Like I said, Jake M doing a good job holding on to it. And the gap between them and Racing Fan does not seem to be closing that much. Looking on Racing Fan's stream, the gap is about almost 3 seconds.
I think it's clear that Racing Fan has a third place.
Ooh, Hobo's got a little bit loose there. Hobo's got a little loose off the corner.
But it looks like Racing Fan has a strong car, but not as strong as these two up front.
Let's take a look here at this battle that's starting to brew between these three trucks. Rowdy, Mutter, and Racing Fan. They're all starting to close in on each other here. Good run by Mutter so far. He's running in that 4th spot.
Fourth place in the 4 truck.
It's right along with Hobos here once again. He's
All the way
trying
down to the bottom goes a 54.
to see what he can do.
54 is getting real loose, it looks like.
Yeah, he does seem to be loose. Got 79 laps to go here. We're more than 20 laps into this 100-lap race.
All over that back bumper.
Right along on an overhead view. As Hobos tries again on the inside of Jake M, but he's got that outside lane momentum. Ooh, make a little bit of contact.
A little bit of contact. The 88 hit the wall.
Hey, put him in the wall.
They're holding on to it though. I didn't even see them pass Joey. Not really
Hobo
sure what happened.
dived it down to the apron.
As yet, we got a battle for 3rd going on between Racing Fan and Mutter. Mutter looks pretty fast right now. He's moving up to 3rd, so a good run by Mutter in that number 4 truck.
Because Rowdy trying to get into the battle as well.
Battle for the lead, 54 to the bottom of the track.
Yeah, he's trying to make a move. He's been
Yeah,
trying that
it's
bottom,
almost
but it
already
hasn't been
clear on
working
the
out
bottom.
very well. Ooh, JM got a little bit loose though. That's gonna help him. He might clear him right here.
Oh, 68 in the background hit the inside wall.
Typical.
And
54
Hobos will now
clear.
take the lead back from Jake M. See if Jake M can fight back here. Oh, what? I don't know if he hit the wall or what, but he lost a lot of
And I
ground
thought
there.
there were 3 watts to 3rd.
Now we'll see if Mutter can catch these guys. As I say that, he gets loose.
Good job.
Oh, and Joey spins out again. Oh, he's gonna get up in front of Mutter. Okay, I think he was ghosted, so we should be okay. And Joey not having a good race. Jake M trying hard, but he's not able to catch up to Hobos. He seems to be falling off here as the long run goes on. Rowdy's gonna take the 4th spot here. Now trying to see what he can do to get by Mutter for 3rd.
The 68's in the grass. We'll save it. Looks like there's some more action going on for 3rd now. Between Mutter and Rowdy Smoke. We talked about him.
Yeah, Rowdy looking to the inside, trying to see if he can take.
Whoa, Racing Fan way down on the apron.
Racing Fan is real
Oh, as
loose.
we have a battle for the lead heating up again. Jake M on the inside of Hobos, trying to take the lead back. He is not giving it up yet. See if he can clear Hobos here. I think he might.
Hobos.
Oh,
will
not
get the run
quite.
off the
Oh,
corner.
bit of contact.
Little bit
Jake M will
contact.
clear him now. Jake M will take the lead back. Oh, and Joey is okay. He's really worrying us here. Oh, Racing Fan on the pit road.
Oh, look at the 54 all the way to the bottom.
Wow.
Okay, let's look at this here. Racing Fan's pitting. How many laps are there to go? Let me look back on his stream. Not sure. I believe it's 70 laps to go.
There's no way he can make it.
Not really sure why he's pitting now.
Strategy?
Unless he was forced.
I mean,
Some insane strategy.
I don't know. Yeah, this unless he can save 6 laps of fuel and tires, unless he can make it all the way. I don't know.
Side by side for the lead. They're making a little bit of contact too. 54 to the bottom, 88 up high.
Just once again, the 54 goes way down there. Does
Cam
not
is
get
holding on to it right now.
I think the other two in the background are catching here.
Yeah, with them battling, yeah, I definitely think they are. With them battling, then that could help. So some insane strategy by Racing Fan. We'll see if it ends up working out for him. Oh, is Joey? Did Joey DNF or is he on pit road?
I do not know.
I think he may have backed out.
Yeah, we'll spectate him.
Or is he
I think he might have
doing...
backed out. Normally when they hit their car, it wiggles a little bit.
Okay, so he just said in the chat he backed out.
Yeah.
So JCam holding on to the lead right now. Racing Fan is 2 laps down. But we'll see if the strategy works out for him. It's gonna take a lot, but you never know. See, a little bit of lag going on here. Right, it's fine now. Hubba's way to the bottom.
All the way to the bottom there.
He might take the lead with that move, actually. Oh no, never mind.
Looks like
JCam's
he's
got to
gonna
run on
slide
the
up.
outside.
Slide
Ooh,
job.
a little bit of
Oh,
more
contact.
contact.
Slide
Yeah, on the
job.
back stretch.
Look at him
Hobos.
run that outside lane.
He's gonna clear Hobos here to lead that
He's gonna
lap.
go. Looks like he just keeps shooting up every time, and that's gonna
And
allow
this is
third place
really
to catch up now.
Yeah, this is really allowing Rowdy and Mutter to catch up.
Yeah, look at him coming.
Coming up on a lap truck of Racing Jimmy. Hopefully he doesn't mess with them or anything.
I don't know where Jimmy's gonna go. Hobos is going way down. Jake is going way up. Really no spot.
Jimmy may have to go in the middle.
Be a tight squeeze there if you go in the middle.
Oh, still side by side. This is some great racing here.
Side by side.
I
for
believe
about the
this
past
time
lap.
by will be 62 laps to go.
And their fuel window is open.
Yeah, it is open now. Yeah, this has really allowed Rowdy and Mutter to catch up.
Hobos is making that inside
Oh
lane
man,
work.
more contact.
He's making that inside lane work better than anyone.
54 wants to win this one.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate how he's been able to make that bottom lane
Great
work.
racer, that's for sure.
Look at the
begin
4
lap.
and the 98. They've caught up.
Yes,
This
sir.
race might just get interesting again.
Yep.
Not that it wasn't, but
This time
54
by-
diving it to the bottom.
a little bit of
Yeah,
contact.
he might lose it
maybe a
here.
little more.
Jimmy's gonna
Oh,
get out of the
Rowdy's
way.
ready.
We are now 40 laps in. Oh, that strategy that Rowdy is good at, like we were talking about earlier. Here it is.
No, he's always got the best of luck when it comes to strategies.
I
Is there
believe
some more
it's-
contact?
I believe it's
Contact.
61 laps to go. Rowdy making an early pit stop. We'll see if he can make this strategy work. I was still trying.
His
These might
tires
just
are
walk
probably
quick.
shot by now.
We're more than 40 laps in. This is now turned into a 3-truck battle here. Mutter's kind of hanging back right now, though.
If I were Mutter, I would just hang back, try and save my tires. Oh, 88 hit the wall.
Oh
54
yeah,
looks
looks
like a
like it.
clear.
Hobos will clear him now. Hobos took
Here
the
comes
lead, but
Mutter.
Jake coming right back onto the bottom.
There's Mutter in the 4 truck. He may be able to pull an upset to the lead if these two keep battling up front.
Side by side still.
Jake M trying to do what Hobos did and make that inside lane work. Now Hobos is going back on the inside. Let's take a look at where Rowdy is on the track right now. He's in turn 4. I believe he is a lap down, either 1 or 2 laps down in 5th. Oh, Jake M back on the inside. Ooh, Hobos gets into the wall. That's going to allow Jake M and Mutter to get by. Mutter trying to go all the way
Here
to the
comes
bottom.
Mutter to the lead.
He's trying to take it here. Hobos on his
3
inside,
wide.
and Mutter leads that
Mutter's
lap.
gonna get it there.
Mutter taking the lead here at Iowa. He's been pretty fast throughout the race, and now he's going to the front.
He clears Hobos, but here comes Jake on the outside, trying to redeem his spot for the lead.
Oh, not a good entry. Oh, is he pitting? Yep, he's pitting.
He's pitting.
Hobos on, I mean not Hobos, I'm sorry, Mutter onto pit road.
Now could the
Probably just one lap, and that's it.
undercut come into factor here?
Yeah, we'll see where Rowdy is. I believe he's a lap down, so when he passes Mutter here, he should get that lap back, and we'll see if he can, pass Hobo. Why do I keep wanting to call him Hobos? Mutter. Let's take a
They've
look,
been
keep
about
track of where
side
Mutter
by
is.
side for at least half this race.
Mutter has
Yeah.
just entered his pit box. Rowdy's entering turn 3 here. He should be able to pass him. Yep, Mutter's exiting, but Rowdy passed him. So Rowdy will take over 4th. So Jake M and Hobo still battling. Jake M holds on to the lead. Oh, Jimmy's kind of fighting him here. Don't
Jimmy
know
has
if that's...
new tires.
Oh, okay. So he's fighting to get one of his laps back, but I think he's backing off. Hobo's starting to lose a little bit of ground here. Racing Fan is 2 laps down still. Strategy so far not working out for him. And this time by, I believe we'll be halfway.
I think the 88 is pitting.
Yep, he's slowing down here.
Just
He is
signal.
going on to pit road. Is Hobo's coming with them? No.
No.
I don't know why he's going that slow onto pit road. He did that at Chicago and ended up costing him a lot of time. I'm not sure why he did that. But
I think he'd rather be safe than sorry, especially when
Yeah.
it comes to these
and this is the
traps.
halfway point. We're 50 laps in and 50 to go.
Oh, contact. 98 and 16.
So
No
Rowdy, I
caution.
think. Let's take a look. Rowdy, I believe, has already passed Jake M to get that lap back. So he should take 2nd here. I
If
think.
caution were to come out right now, this would change everything. It would be huge.
It really would. Who else is coming on pit road? I think that's Racing Nate. Rowdy has
Hobo's
passed
not
Jake
pitting
M
yet.
now. And I believe Rowdy is up to 3rd or 2nd. We need to find out, or no, Mutter's behind Rowdy actually. So Hobo still needs to pit. I'm not sure who's in 2nd.
Doesn't look like Hobos is going to be pitting for at least a little bit.
Yeah, he might be trying to stay out a little bit here. See if he can have the freshest tires after pit stops cycle out. So, you know what? We're a little over halfway through here. How about we have a good old creed it up?
Creed.
Approve.
Hobo's going onto pit road now. Looks like he got a little bit sideways. This is where we'll see here how it will come down. So, I believe Rowdy will now be back on the lead lap. We'll see if he gets his lap back too. He and Mutter are actually battling right now, I believe, for position. So racing fans should get back on the lead lap too. So we will see if Rowdy takes the lead after pit stops, or Mutter, for that matter. Mutter took that spot from Rowdy, so we'll see here. They're having a really good battle. See what happens here. They should be able to pass Hobo's. Take a look at where Hobo's is. He's still in his pit box. They just got by. So now we'll see if Mutter is the new leader. Hobo's is just now exiting. I'm not very sure. Yes, that is, yeah. Mutter is now the leader. So, oh, Rowdy spun!
Rowdy's
Oh,
around.
no!
Oh, Rowdy's
Oh!
Huge championship implications
That's
there.
really gonna hurt him. He was battling for the win. And that win would have given him the points lead. And he's... Did he lag out or did he back out? Did he rage quit?
I don't know.
I
It
think
might have
he
been a little
backed.
bit of everything.
I don't think he would have rage quitted.
guys
Huge
have
implications
something.
for Rowdy.
Oh, God, that's gotta suck.
Oh my gosh. But that's gonna give the race lead to Mutter. Jake M will be second, Hobos is in third.
Hobo
Mutter's
has
back in the
impressive
lead.
tires.
Wow. So Hobos is... Let's see. Not sure how far behind.
Hobos is currently crossing
So
the start
Hobos
finish
is
line.
about a straightaway, maybe over a straightaway behind Mutter. Yeah, Mutter's, yeah, maybe close to half a lap ahead of him, it seems.
Jake can see Mutter. Jake has the pressure tires, but
It is
Hobos is a lot of the way back. But he has
Yeah,
the
I don't
pressure
know.
tires.
Hobos is pretty far back. I don't think he's going to be able to catch them in time unless there's a caution. You gotta feel bad for Rowdy, though. They were having a good battle, and... Man. Very
You know what I
unfortunate
think
for
is-
him.
You know what I think it's time for? I think
huge
it's time for some track facts. Iowa Speedway edition.
Yes, sir.
This is the only major professional sports venue in the state of Iowa. It is only 7/8 of a mile asphalt oval in the world. Trucks and Xfinity go here. What other series goes here?
Creek
Oh,
Cup.
yeah, Creek Cup.
Well, yeah, Creek Cup one of them. But there's another one. It's IRL.
Um, let's
Southwest.
see.
No.
So IndyCar goes here as well.
Yeah, IndyCar.
Is
You
it
could
the
do it.
I know
Well,
this one.
IndyCar, trucks, and Xfinity go here. IndyCar was the answer.
Oh,
Yeah. And
so this time I believe it's 34 laps to go. Oh, Mutter hit the wall. He's gonna go to the bottom now. That's gonna lose him a lot of time.
He put himself in the wall.
I'll give you one more. This track was designed by a former driver. This driver was a Hall of Famer, or is a Hall of Famer. Who is it?
Bobby Labonte.
Nope.
Let's see. Crap, who is it?
Tony Stewart.
Nope.
No.
Alright, so then Tony Stewart's on Dora.
It was a driver before both of your times.
Hmm. No. Crap, how can I not get this?
Rusty Wallace.
Yes, correct.
I did not look
Rusty
that up, I swear.
Rusty Wallace.
Jake M is catching Mutter now. We could have a battle for the lead on our hands.
Last
Like I said,
traffic.
Hobos is gaining, but I don't know if he has enough time.
Slow car might get in the way.
Actually, Hobos is gaining a lot, so he may get him.
Yeah, look at Hobos in the background there.
I
He
may
has
have
the
been
fresh-
wrong.
Teleports to the lead.
And Hobos has the freshest tires too.
The 99 is not having
13.
a good time.
Had a little wiggle there.
And Racing Fan will now go a lap down.
Yeah, look at the 54. He's in the picture.
Oh, he is catching up, and he is catching up fast.
This is the last thing. Hobos winning would be the last thing that Rowdy and Racing Fan need. So if Hobos finishes third, he will get 10 points. And I believe... I'm not sure if Racing Fan were to finish fourth, then the gap would be 4 points, I believe. Yeah, Hobos is gaining fast. So this is definitely worrying them, I'm sure.
He's
I
already
believe this
caught up to
time
Racing-
by it will be 28 laps to go.
He's already caught up to Racing Fan. The 88 is all over that Ford truck's back bumper.
And Hobos will
He wants it
Hobos
bad.
Hobos will catch up even quicker if these two battle. So if they battle, they don't
already
need to battle
there.
for long.
He's already there.
Yeah, he's catching. He's about, I'd say, a second and a half, close to 2 seconds back. And Mutter's running the high lane. This is...
That high
Oh
lane
man,
is-
yeah, Hobos is there.
That high lane is really working well for that Ford truck, but he goes to the bottom, and just as I say that,
So
No,
we have a
top
3-truck
three
battle
are-
for the lead. The
top
question
three
is,
are above.
can they hold off Hobos? Because Hobos has fresher tires.
I don't think they'll be able to.
I don't know. And what they might be hoping for is a caution. But we'll see. Oh, Hobos and Jake both going to the bottom here. They're gonna get by Hobos. I mean, not Hobos, Mutter.
Mutter.
As Jake M will take the lead.
No, Ford
Just
car.
like
never
that,
mind.
it's like Mutter.
Oh,
Trying
the
to
Hobos
get
is gonna
that
take it
lead
3
back.
wide for the lead.
3 wide.
3 wide through the
Oh
middle.
man.
Mutter gets it.
Mutter let
Oh,
that
little
one.
bit of
They can finish
contact
like
here.
that.
Mutter's gonna have the run on the outside. 25 laps to go here. Mutter, I
Mutter's
think will
tires.
clear Jake M.
Mutter's tires are going to be hurting by the end of this run.
Yeah, for sure. I think they're gonna go 3 wide again. No, actually they won't.
Looks like he always gets a run off the outside in those corners.
Oh,
24 to
Bit
go.
of contact.
Oh, Hobos is kind of pushing Jake M here. Mutter will clear him again. Hobos is trying to go through the middle, but with Mutter running the top, Jake M running the bottom. Hobos doesn't have much where else to go because the middle lane is not that great. Oh, but now this is going to help him. He and Jake Elm are battling.
Is there a car around? Nate's around.
Oh, let's take a look here. Oh, he's stuck, it appears.
Stuck on the
Not
wall.
sure what's going on with that.
Again, it looks like Mutter is going to take the lap.
I believe it's 23 laps to go. Racing Fan's tires are old, actually. I'm looking on his stream, and he's got his tire warning.
Wait a minute, did Jimmy pit? Did he back out?
I think he backed out. Not sure what Racing Nate's doing. Hobo's now down to the inside of Jake M. They're going to go 3 wide again. Mutter hits the wall. Now it's just down to Jake M and Hobos. That is not what Jake M needed, or Mutter for that matter. They were doing a good job holding Hobos off with the 2 of them in front of him. But now Hobos tries a slide job. Jake M's going to pull the crossover. I'm sure we all know how bad Jake M wants this win. He's come close the past couple weeks. Hasn't been able to get it done. And this is probably his main rival right now that he's battling with. Thing is, Hobos has fresher tires. He's trying to pull a slide job. Jake M once again pulls the crossover. Hobos looking to the inside. Don't count Mutter out just yet. He's still a part of this battle. This time by is 19 laps to go. Oh, Hobos tries a little bit of a bump. And Racing Fan was forced to come down pit road. This is not at all what he or Rowdy needed in the points.
Not good.
Racing Fan and Rowdy are cheering on that 88 and 4 car. Or 4 truck. The 4 or 3 wide.
4's taking it 3 wide for the lead. I doubt he's going to make it work. Hobos is going to benefit from this. He'll clear Jake M on the outside. Actually, no, he won't. He hits the wall. And now it's right back to how it was earlier. These 2 guys in front of Hobos.
See if they can hold on to that.
Oh man, they make a little bit of contact. Jake M holding on to it. 18 to go. Hobos going in the middle.
Hobos is definitely the fastest of these guys.
But he can't quite complete the pass. They're doing a good job holding him off right now. But they're going to have to do it for the next 17 laps. Can they do it for that long is the question. I say that like it's a long time. 17 laps goes by pretty quickly at this racetrack, but...
Especially on a short one like this.
Yeah. Mutter almost clearing Jake M, but not quite going to.
88 to the outside.
Both of these guys looking for their first wins. Hobos is looking for his 5th. You know how bad these guys want to win. Jake M mostly, I would think.
He told us in his interview that he wants to win. I mean, every driver wants to win. But
Everyone wants this.
And you gotta look at JJR Motorsports. The drivers on that team, Jake M, Racing Fan, and Jimmy. Jake M and Racing Fan have been really good. They have not yet gotten a win for that team. You know how badly Jake M wants to get a win for that team. Now Hobo's looking to the bottom. Trying to take the lead. I think he's gonna clear him. He's gonna slide up, actually.
The 54 at the apron going into the corner. But now they're as they were before all these guys pitted.
All these guys are giving it 110% right now. Trying.
I think it might be a little more than 110.
Oh!
Oh, Hobo's.
Cut the 54 off.
Oh man. Okay, that may not be good.
That may not slide for that 54 truck. You don't like getting raced like that.
Hobo's right back on the inside. Jacob's got a little bit of a gap now.
I mean, it'd
Looking
go.
on Racing Fan stream, I believe this time by is 12 laps to go.
Look.
Jacob's starting to pull away now the more that they get side by side.
This is what Rowdy wants. This is what Racing Fan wants right now.
Should be 11 to go here. Hobos is right back up to second. Jake M's actually giving him the high side. Not really sure why.
Mutter off the outside again.
He's gonna clear him though. Oh, he's gonna get into the wall a little bit. 10 to go.
Look at the 54 all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, it's gonna help him.
Actually, Mutter's now to his inside. 3 wide once again for the lead.
3 wide. 10 to go.
88 to 4, 54 all under a blanket here for the lead. 3 wide once again. They're coming to 9 to go.
We're down to the single digits now. 9 laps to go.
This is when things get good.
Yes, sirree. Hobo's diving it down to the bottom. He's gonna slide up and lose the momentum off.
I have a feeling this might come down to a slide job.
Oh, it will. If it keeps going like this, Jake M is using that high lane to his advantage. So is Mutter. 8 to go.
Well, 54 way down. And any farther down, I think he might be in the wall.
Oh, yep, he's gonna slide up the track. Jake with the crossover.
Nice little slide job there.
Jake might have to do a little bit of the same thing here. Actually, no, he's gonna clear a mid-corner. Hobo's not able to pull a slide job. 7 laps left.
I'm gonna watch this from Mutter's point of view.
54 to the bottom, 88 up top, 4 just staying quiet right behind them. Maybe trying to save some tires to make the move at the right time.
You know what? Let's watch this from Mutter's point of view.
Was it 6 to go now?
Yeah, this time by 6 to go. Mutter's got the best view of this.
And he should get
As
some
Racing
popcorn.
Nate is in the grass.
The 54.
54, 88, 4. Fighting for the win. I think Mutter might be waiting for the right moment to pounce. If they were to make contact, then he could take advantage.
Coming up 5 to go. This is where it all matters here, folks.
Just 5 laps to go here at Iowa.
Looks like Mutter's starting to get a little slow. Is the 88 and 54
Yeah, he's
pull away?
slowing up a little bit. Oh, Hobo's diving it in there.
A little bit
here
of a
comes
bump
the
and
four.
run. Some short
Tried to
track
give him a
racing.
bump,
say
but
that
it's
he
not
is
gonna
back.
work. It's not gonna work here. Oh man. 3 trucks.
4 to go.
2 Toyotas, 1 Ford, 4 laps to go. Oh, Hobo's really dove it in that time, trying to give him the bumper.
Mutter on the outside.
Mutter on the outside of Hobo's. He's
bit.
gonna take second, now trying to go for the lead.
3 to go with 3
What did I
trucks
say? If
on
these
the
guys
blanket.
make contact, Mutter's gonna be there to pounce. Gonna go 3 wide
54 to
again.
the bottom.
3 to go.
Jake
Mutter on
barely
the
got that
outside.
lap.
Mutter might have the momentum here.
All
He
the
might
way to the
actually
bottom
get it
goes
here.
the 54.
Is Mutter gonna
little
clear him? I think
contact.
he's gonna clear him
Here
here.
comes on the outside.
Yeah, he cleared a Mutter to the lead now.
Coming up 2 to go.
This time by is 2 to go.
2
Hobo's trying the
laps to
slide
go.
job. Jake M through the middle. Mutter still holding on to it. 2 to go. Oh man. This is gonna get crazy. Oh, Jake hit the wall. Jake hit the wall, but he's gonna get the runoff. Oh, Hobo's with the door slam. He gets down into Jake M. Oh, that's not at all what Jake M needed. It may just come down to Hobos and Mutter now.
And
We'll see
here
what
we
happens
go.
here. White
1
flag.
lap to go.
1 to
Sent by
go.
my mom's credit card.
Some side drafting down the front
Oh, they're
stretch.
making big time contact. Hobos is gonna
The
clear him.
slide job. The
Will he
slide
pull the
job, and they'll get the
crossover?
run off the corner.
He's
He'll
gonna have to
slide
give him a
down
bump
little
here.
bit.
He's gonna have to
88
give him a
to the
bump.
bottom.
Gonna have to
What's
do
he gonna
something.
do?
Here
He's gonna
comes.
pull a slide job here in the final turn.
All the
Is
way
it gonna
to the
be
bottom.
enough?
He's gonna get him.
Not gonna be enough.
Door slam, here comes the 88. Jake M to the inside. Jake M's gonna win it as they make contact across the line.
Little Jakey baby.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
What a finish.
That was absolutely incredible. Jake M wins here at Iowa in an amazing finish.
And you
You gotta
have
feel bad for Mutter after that.
Wow. That was absolutely incredible.
You gotta think that Rowdy and Racing Fan are jumping up and down right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that
We
was,
might see some punches on pit row between that 4 and 54.
yeah, that was you gotta think, you gotta wonder what Jake M was thinking there. Jake M gets his first win and gets
Let's listen to the
JJ.
audio.
I told you that 88 wasn't out of it when he
Here,
hit
let's
the
listen to the
wall.
in-car. Here, I'll do it. Let's listen to the in-car radio there.
Yeah, Hubba's won. Is this the last lap? Or send it.
Come on, no, come on. I'm actually done with this league.
Yeah, Hubba's won.
Should you just leave this league?
Oh! Mother put him in the wall! Wow.
Buddy.
Damn. Savage. I can't blame Mutter. He was going for a win though. But I don't think.
Wow, I think I'd have to look at the replay, but it looked like Mutter may have put him in the wall there.
It looks like
That was
5:14 left.
from the sound of the radio, it sounded like he did that on purpose.
wow.
Wow.
That was insane.
That's
All right,
crazy.
let's get the top 5 finishers in here for let's get these guys in here. Let me look back at who finished where. That will definitely be up there with one of the greatest finishes this season and probably in Creed Cup history. That was that was awesome. The great races that we've had this season, with the great battles for that matter. So let's invite Hobos. Let's invite Hobos, Mutter, Nate, Racing Fan, and Jake M. Wow, that was great. I thought Jake was out of it, to be honest. Yeah, I thought Hobos had it I saw him getting a run off the corner. I thought Mutter had it. I mean Hobos. Let's get these guys in here for interview. Alright, got everybody in here. We're missing Mutter. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Mutter unfortunately does not have a mic. So let's interview these guys. I guess we'll go from 5th to 1st. Yeah, so
Jamie sent me a party invite.
Nate finished 5th, I believe. So I'm down here with the driver of the number 16 United Rentals Toyota Tundra, coming on 5th today here at Iowa. Racing Nate, you got a copy?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so you didn't seem like you were very fast earlier in the race, but you were able to come out with the top 5 here. How do you feel about it?
I feel great. I had to pee mid-race, I kind of pulled it over in turn 1.
Oh.
And then I kind of
That's
just put
why.
I put it in the grass and watched the finish.
I think you might have had to pee again after that finish.
Alright, congrats on your top 5. Thanks for talking to us, man. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Alrighty. Now I'm here with the fourth place finisher. Here tonight at Iowa, driver the number 99 Ford F-150. Racing Fan 24842. Racing Fan, you got me?
Yeah.
So, probably not the result that you wanted. The gap between you and Hobos is going to get bigger after this race, but you think you can make that up, and how do you feel about this top 5 tonight?
Really depressing, to be honest. I mean, literally, besides Nate, I was pretty much the last car standing on the track that was pretty much still racing. Just hoping for at least a caution to come out so I can at least have a chance, but I was 2 laps down, so no way for that to happen. There was literally just like 3 people battling for a position, so yeah, it wasn't gonna happen at all. I just want to thank my teammate Jake for the win and just yeah. What's the next track?
Kansas.
Racetrack.
Yes, the track I'm sponsoring. Whoop-de-doo.
Alright, Lambo, you got anything to say?
No, just good job on the finish, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, and there's a reason
Good
why
job
I'm gonna be
turning around.
There's a reason why I'm gonna be sponsoring Kansas, so look out for me next week. And I mean it.
Okay.
Alright, thanks for talking to us, man. Congrats on your 4th place, and we'll see you next week for Kansas.
Yeah.
Alright,
Nice
so,
job, Racing Fan TV.
Mutter finished 3rd, but he does not have a mic, so we cannot interview him. So we will go to our 2nd place finisher tonight, driver of the number 54, if I can get to it, where is it? 54 and 29 Technologies, Toyota Tundra, Elliott Hobos. Hobos, you got a copy?
Yep.
Alright, so you were one of the fastest trucks throughout the race, and it came down between, well, it looked like you and Mutter at the end, but I'd have to go look at the replay, but y'all kind of made contact, and Jake M was able to benefit from that. How do you feel about that finish?
Well, the car was good all race. I felt like I had to stay out longer than everyone when we all pitted, so I could have the better run towards the end, and I did, but I was just not able to get past them. It was just hard to pass and pull away because we were all battling 24/7. So, and then last lap, I was gonna win, but he didn't let off enough and fenced me. But congrats to Jake, finished ahead of 2nd in points, so hopefully it'll extend the points lead a little bit and go to Kansas and continue it there.
Alright, thanks for talking to us, man. I know this is disappointing, but we'll see you next week in Kansas.
Alright.
Alright, and now to your winner of the race, his first victory of the season and the first win for his team as well. Driver the number 88 Menards Ford F-150, Jake M706. Jake M, you got me.
Thanks, Train Boy.
Alright, so, just kind of walk me through your last lap, and did you think your race was over there when you fell back to 3rd, and 2, what was your reaction when you saw them make contact?
Well, yeah, I did think my race was over when I fell back to 3rd. Car was just, this game just screwed me once again. I don't understand why, I think when tires are wearing, it should get tighter. It shouldn't be loose, and especially with the right rear wearing a lot more than the right front. I don't know how that works. But I thought my race is done. Mutter, either he didn't lift enough or he was going for the win. I probably would have done the same to anyone. I wouldn't probably do that to my teammate though, because I'm a nice teammate. Something that some other people can't say.
Continue.
Okay. He was going for the win. So I was able to get through it, and my reaction was I simply said, "Oh, I'm gonna put him in the wall," and that was probably the most interesting part about that race than the instead of the battle that all of us had. I'm happy that oh my god, nice English, Jake. I know, I'm so good. I am happy that I finally won another truck league race. The last time I did that was way back in the L Truck Series at Atlanta in October. Feels good. Hopefully we go into Kansas and maybe get top 5 or maybe even the win.
Alright, thanks for talking to us, man. Congratulations.
I also want to thank the roll cage for staying intact when I hit the wall.
But yeah, congrats on your win. Thanks for talking to us, and we'll see you next week for Kansas. Have a good night, man.
I also want to thank the tires for being absolute garbage.
Yes. Alright,
I'd rather have Hoosier tires.
that will do it, everybody, for the Chase Elliott TV 250 here at Iowa Speedway, race 8 of the Creed Cup season. Congratulations to Jake M706 on the win. The Hobos points lead will extend by, I believe, let me see here, I believe it'll extend by 4 points, so he should have a 6-point lead over Racing Fan now, if I did my math correct.
I think I'm
But
30 points,
yeah,
right?
thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next week for Kansas. Have a good night, everybody.